Search www.999wefm.com. WeFM News online on demand.
Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts and Vincent Limited.
Be ready for school with the coolest deals from Quartz. Shop today and get big discounts on laptops, tablets, printers, televisions, and more. Plus, get a chance to win cool stuff. Shop today and pay later with Quartz Ready Finance and stay protected for up to 4 years with Super Shield Extended Warranty. Shave big with great deals and head back to school in style. Only from Quartz, bringing value home. Offer ends August 22nd, 2023. Special conditions apply.
Welcome back to WeFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts and Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines National Insurance Services, the NIS, is financially sound. This is according to the director of the NIS, Mr. Stuart Haynes, who was at the time speaking on WeFM's Issue at Hand program on Sunday. Mr. Haynes says that the NIS will be able to meet its obligations for the next 12 years. We hear more from the NIS's director.
Currently, NIS is financially and actuarially sound because we are able to meet our obligation in full and on time for the next 12 years, right? We have reserved based on the half-year report about 476 million or so, total asset base. On the contribution income side, we have collected roughly like 35.5 million. On the benefit side, that is growing fast. We paid 44.4 million roughly for the half year. Investment income did very well.
That was Director of the National Insurance Services, the NIS, Mr. Stuart Haynes. Mr. Haynes noted that though the NIS is currently financially and actuarially sound and has resources projected to meet its obligations over the next 12 years, changes are required to be made in order to avoid the depletion of funds by 2034. The Internet Society St. Vincent and the Grenadines ISOC SVG will host the local leg of a regional ICT event here from Wednesday, August 9th. Dubbed the ICT Roadshow, the event is being held in collaboration with the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers ICANN, Latin America, and the Caribbean Internet LACI, Roadshow, and the Caribbean Network Operators Group. The roadshow would be held at the Methodist Church Hall in Kingston on August 9th to 11th, 2023, under the theme Internet for All, Securing Our Digital Future. It commences on Wednesday, August 9th, with the hosting of the Internet Governance Forum under the theme The Impact of Digital Transformation in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The purpose of the IGF is to bring together multi-stakeholder groups and individuals to discuss and share good practices on Internet governance issues. The forum also promotes a common understanding of how to maximize Internet opportunities and address different types of challenges that arise in a bottom-up, multi-stakeholder, open, and transparent manner. Still on the local scene, Sergeants of Police Beyond Duncan and Stephen Billy, who copped the second positions respectively in the categories for Top Caribbean Crime Fighter and Community Policing Officer categories in the Amalgamated Security Services Limited ASSL Regional Recognition Awards 2022-2023 program for public law enforcement were presented with their trophies on Friday, August 4th, 2023. Ms. Maxia Holder, patrol officer with ASSL, presented the trophies to Sergeants Duncan and Billy during a brief ceremony at the police conference room in Kingstown. The Commissioner of Police, Mr. Colin John, was in attendance at the event and congratulated the officers for their achievement. Since 2015, Amalgamated Security Services Limited has invited the 25 member countries of the Association of Commissioners, ACCP, to nominate top performers within their respective police forces. The awards are intended to publicly recognize police officers who have significantly contributed to crime reduction, community relations enhancement, general safety, and security improvement, and who have made an overall difference in their police forces, communities, and by extension, nationally and regionally. On to news in the region. The United States Customs and Border Protection (CBP) agency says Ramey Sector Border Patrol agents in Puerto Rico have apprehended 16 undocumented Caribbean migrants that disembarked from a makeshift wooden vessel near a shopping mall. After an extensive search, CBP agents located 16 undocumented migrants, 12 adult males from the Dominican Republic, 2 adult males from Haiti, and 1 adult female from Haiti and 1 adult female from the Dominican Republic. CBP and a Haitian female said a Haitian female complaining of dehydration was transported to Kamui Health Services for medical evaluation. During this federal fiscal year, CBP and Ramey Sector Border Patrol agents have apprehended 1,329 non-citizens who attempted or entered the U.S. illegally in Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. A 30-year-old Jamaican man who allegedly engaged the police in an armed confrontation in Spring Park District in the parish last month has been offered $600,000 bail but remains hospitalized for injuries he sustained during the incident. Santino Hibbert, a resident of Luana Housing Scheme in Black River, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, appeared in the St. Elizabeth Parish Court on Thursday. He is charged with unauthorized possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition, all in relation to the alleged shootout. Hibbert was offered bail after an application by his attorney who denied that his client had fired at the law enforcers. The court also heard during the proceedings that the accused man remains in the hospital after being wounded during the confrontation. He is to return to Jamaica's St. Elizabeth Parish Court on September 13th. On the international scene, Russia says it shot down a drone heading for Moscow in the third such attack in a week, while officials in both Russia and Ukraine have confirmed Ukraine targeted 2 bridges linking Crimea to the mainland. Both countries have stepped up strikes on each other's troops, weaponry, and infrastructure as Kiev seeks to dislodge Russian forces who have dug in across southern and eastern Ukraine since their invasion of the country last year. The Moscow-appointed head of Crimea said the Chonha Bridge to the peninsula, which was annexed from Ukraine by Moscow in 2014, had been damaged by a missile strike. Another of the 3 road links between Crimea and Russian-occupied parts of mainland Ukraine near the town of Henichesk was shelled and a civilian driver wounded. Traffic was halted on a third bridge linking Russia to Crimea after both sides said a Ukrainian naval drone full of explosives struck a Russian fuel tanker overnight Friday, the second such attack in 24 hours. And finally, in sports, Pakistan will send a team to India for October and November's 50-over World Cup, ending months of uncertainty about their participation. The 2 sides have only played in World Cups and neutral venues since 2013 because of political tensions. Pakistan has consistently maintained that sports should not be mixed with politics, a Pakistan Foreign Office statement said. They will meet in the Asia Cup on September 2nd in Kandy, Sri Lanka. Pakistan believes that the state of bilateral relations with India should not stand in the way of fulfilling its international sports-related obligations, the statement added. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WEFM's 3 p.m. News. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Refer a friend and get $50 cash back for you and $50 cash back for your friend on loans of $3,000 and over at Quartz Ready Cash. Plus, you get flexible payment terms, hassle-free service, and fast approval. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Apply now. Visit shopquartz.com. The more friends you refer, the more cash back. What are you waiting for? Make every moment count with a loan from Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
You've been listening to WEFM's Midday Newscast, which was brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. Of course, you can join us at 3 o'clock.